Then there's Mike Conley. Here's Horton Tucker. Pass to Conley. It's rebounded by Ntilikina.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Bullock. The three from Wood. Clarkson grabs a miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
McGee, he's checked in for Dallas. Green comes in for Bullock. Outside Sexton. Back to Olynyk. Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Beasley. The shot misses. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
Last go-around, they lost the regular season series to this team, but beat them in the playoffs.
I think this can go either way. I mean, they've had the upper hand most recently, but you play the games because you don't know how it's going to play out.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season. A great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. Hardaway comes in for Ntilikina.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Up top, McGee. Knocks it loose. Utah with the rebound. 1:16 left in the first quarter here. Here's Horton Tucker. He can't hit that time. Green with the defensive effort. The Mavericks trailing. Hardaway, the pass to Thompson. Gay with the ball, and it's McGee picking him up. Outside Sexton. Pass to Horton Tucker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul.
You know, we've seen a number of players make the successful leap from the G League to the NBA, and Talen Horton Tucker adds to that list.
Kleba, he's checked in for McGee.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Outside Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Gay, the pass to Sexton. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The floater. No luck on that one. And so it's the Utah Jazz closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead.
5. The Jazz. 12. Bam!
Fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
We've got Maxi Kleba. Also Christian Wood out there. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with MP. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Pass to Sexton. Dinwiddie against Clarkson. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And here's the fast break. Here's Wood. The rebound by the Jazz. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
When you look at it, that shooting percentage is an ugly one. Anytime you see it in the lower 30s, you know it was probably a rough night.
Yeah, I can't name a team that's going to find a way to win shooting like that. I mean, they never had a chance with the touch they had that night.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
And the hustle.
Substitution.
And so it's the Utah Jazz going into the
half with a score. Your Mavericks 20. The Jazz 32.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with the Mavericks making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. And so it's Utah with it. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Outside Conley. Guarded by Wood. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz with another miss. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range.
And one word that always goes along with the Jazz: defense. They've been a top 10 defense in the league in 6 of the last 7 seasons.
So on the floor for Utah, Vanderbilt and Kessler are inside. Mike Conley out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3, the small forward. And with a defense like Utah's had, it's easy to see why they've been a playoff regular.
Well, it's always a good idea to put a priority on getting stops. Now, it'll be interesting because they traded away their anchor on defense, Rudy Gobert. Can they live up to the standard they've set the last few seasons? Let's see if it can happen.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Back to Thompson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. We've seen the pace of the game ratchet up every year, Clark. Might that trend reverse at some point?
I don't think so, B. I mean, the game is meant to be played fast, and because of the potency of the three-point shot, the skill level of the players, the athleticism, I think you're going to continue to see teams play with a lot of pace because that's easier in terms of producing points.
Back to Sexton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, the past few seasons, the Jazz have become serious playoff contenders.
You know, B.A., with high expectations, they haven't reached their goal. Now, this franchise definitely has their sights set on the ultimate prize, their first championship.
Dinwiddie, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Wood against Vanderbilt. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly. You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Dinwiddie against Sexton. Outside Hardaway. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You know, we all know the name Hardaway, but Tim Hardaway Jr. making a name for himself. Another outstanding shooter that this league has developed.
McGee, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Clark, how about the ability Hardaway Jr. has to score?
You know, it's really amazing. He's averaged over double digits all but one season in his career. He makes threes, he knocks down free throws, and it really doesn't matter where he's getting his shots from. He's knocking them down. You know, he's somebody that teams have relied on to score the ball.
Powell finds Thompson. Back to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Yeah, and I think Powell is terrific in the pick and roll. Knows how to dive after he sets the screen.
Outside Sexton. Hardaway against Clarkson. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens. Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Finney-Smith's checked in. And McGee with the stuff.
I like the fact that McGee not just going through the motions here. I mean, setting a good solid screen, timing his roll perfectly. That's basketball 101 there.
Beasley against Thompson. For three, Sexton. No good. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Thompson. Powell passes to Thompson. Left side, Finney-Smith. And he's going for the oop here. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
From deep three-point range. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And here at the end of the third.
32, the Jazz. 47.
All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
Contest twos, right? We'll contest.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Finney-Smith plays the 4 with Wood at center. Then it's Reggie Bullock, then it's MP, and it's Ntilikina in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Outside Sexton. Shoots over Thompson. Sexton, another miss.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration. And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Thompson outside. Outside Finney-Smith. Over to the wing. 18 feet out. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Clarkson's checked in for Sexton.
Jordan Clarkson.
Utah shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Thompson against Clarkson. Knocked away. And stolen by Wood. Going all the way to the rack. On up the court. And Thompson gets it to go. The front office got a lot of blowback when they made MP their first-round pick. Most of the fans had their eyes set on Shep Owens.
I know it was a tough decision. As a GM, you don't want to alienate your fan base, but at the same time, you have to do what you think is best for the club in the long term.
This Maverick squad struggling. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Thompson. Back to Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Pushing his way past the defense there, Finney-Smith knows how to maintain his composure while under pressure.
Clarkson outside. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Conley. Kept alive. Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Timeout called. The Mavericks.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking. Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Down low. Baseline try. Wood misses.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Looking to end this cold spell. And there's Clarkson. That one's good. On the assist by Conley. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight. Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up. Keep on applying pressure to their defense.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So So we see the Jazz taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you.
MP, thanks for stopping by.
Come on, man. I always got time for you, Fred.
Hey, listen, I wanted to say thank you to you and the team for the tremendous job you're doing connecting with the fan base. On behalf of the entire organization...
Oh, I would not say the entire organization.
Right. Well, sounds like you're keeping them happy, too, clearing your on-court hurdles.
I wouldn't call them on-court hurdles. That's the fun stuff, man. And, oh, your stuff is fun, too, but kind of in a, embarrassing, yet humbling, but fun kind of way still,
Wow. There's that charm that's got your likability rating up 11 points.
Don't play me, man. 11 points? That's got to be some sort of record right there, man.
It's very impressive in a short amount of time. Like I said, you're doing a tremendous job.
I appreciate you, Fred.
I'm back, baby. Hey, turn me up a bit. Turn me up some. Yeah. Ooh, hey, look. They're like, ain't no way he back. I'm back. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Who that? Sharper than tigers, teeth wanna ride these beats at a level they ain't never gonna match. Too quick, run it up like Dash. I'm on a mission, I gotta get that bag. And I know they said that it wouldn't be Jack. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Cause I can't stand half these cats. Grind all week and I hardly sleep, forget cat and sheep, I wanna count these cash. Can't quit now, can't look back. Stay on a mission until I get that bag. If I say it, you best to believe it. Couldn't nobody beat this. Work putting food on the table, but I don't serve no customer pizza. Nerve hit us up for a feature. Yep, you know what it is. Pick up the pen and the pad, put tweet on the map for rap, and now we up in this. I'd rather be up on my than be. Had enough of all the time, now I see the bigger picture. I can't be bitter and bitter though. Got a plan way bigger than that, cause we never really was rich, bro. We had to spend every dollar we had. I ain't never going back. Do or die, no cap. I never slack. I be tired all the time. Bags under my eyes till I get the cash. I ain't never going back. Do or die, no cap. I never slack. I be tired all the time. Bags under my eyes till I get the cash. Thought it wasn't all that. Guess again, you best pretend to play.
MP, have a seat.
How you doing, Coach?
What?
I said, how you doing, Coach?
Oh. Sorry. What'd you say?
I said, how you doing, man?
Oh, great. I'm great.
What's going on, man? First time we met, you gave me a speech about Tribe being the greatest group of all time. This don't sound like Tribe.
Well, I just don't want to be closed-minded and thought I'd try some new stuff out.
All right.
Expand my musical palette.
How you digging that so far?
I don't know yet. But, look, obviously I didn't ask you here to talk about music, and not one for speeches, so I'll just say, congrats. You're running with the starters next time out.
Stop playing that. Let's go!
Hey, you've done everything right and then some. But you can't let up, though, all right?
No, that is not an issue at all, Coach. Oh, I can't wait to see my name up on that board in the locker room, man.
We're really excited for you, MP. You just keep doing what you're doing, and this is just the beginning.
I got you, Coach. Let's go!
Big news. Big news. Rookie standout MP will be making his first appearance in the starting lineup tonight. Quicker than many NBA insiders predicted, which begs the question, is this MP's I told you so moment?
Stan, you've been hanging with JJ too long. Rookie standout? Are you okay?
All right, well, I'm guessing that you would not be calling this his I told you so moment then.
I told you what? That's my president of basketball operation is forcing me into the starting lineup so he doesn't look bad.
Oh, wow. Come on, Kendrick. That's not fair.
Why not? Why not? We already know the hash and the little PR scheme to make MP and the front office look good. This could just be part of that.
That's a completely separate issue. I know their top assistant, Wayne Graves, really, really well from my time at Duke.
He knows
and
everybody
believe
from
me,
Duke.
He'd never join a staff where the front office dictates who starts. That's not how things are done over there, point blank. And I know, because I'm plugged in.
Well, then are you ready to say right here, right now, this is his I told you so moment?
I wouldn't go that far. Until MP proves he's better than Shep, he's not in a position to say, I told you so to anyone. That's what this drama's all about in the first place.
Even JJ agrees with me. MP hasn't proven anything.
I didn't say that, Perk. I didn't say that. MP deserves to start. All I'm saying is he's got a long way to go before he makes fans in the city forget about Shep, who's had an excellent start to his career, too.
Yes.
Until he puts Shep in the rearview mirror, these comparisons will continue to haunt him.
JJ, guess what? I'm actually proud of you. You got most of that right.
Most of that.
I have my moments.
And MP, I would love for you to prove me wrong, brother. Believe me, I got love for everyone in the association.
That's definitely not true.
Not true.
But the lights are only going to get bigger and brighter from here. Can you handle it? I've got some big-time doubts. Carry on.
Okay, everybody bring it in. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah. Come on, guys, let's go. All right, guys, I'll make this quick.
All right.
Now,
Yeah.
as we all know, this is our beloved rookie MP's first game in the starting lineup.
Let's get speech.
You guys are one step ahead of me today.
What's new, Coach?
Okay. MP, it's all you, kid. Rally the troops.
Thanks, Coach. Hey, y'all know I'm not big on speeches, man. But it is an honor to be going to battle with y'all. And I know I'm going to do everything that I can do to help us get this done. All right? Now let's bring it in. We're going to get a win on 3. 1, 2, 3, win!
Oh, yeah, we got Luka today.
With every new season in NBA 2K, we get some new beats. And in Season 3, we're excited to bring a brand new track from music artist and big 2K fan Giovanni.
He visited the 2K TV studios recently to talk about his addition to the soundtrack, 2K.
Man, I know we could prove this dude wrong.
You know, there's lots of basketball to be played, Doris. However, for teams off to a cold
Talk to my
start,
YouTube, Mom.
is it time to panic, or when is it time to panic?
It's never time to panic, Kevin, because that is not going to advance your cause. I think you have to look analytically at what's happening. Do you have key guys out to injury? How many new guys do you have on your roster? Is there something in particular contributing to your tough times? But it's never, ever time to panic.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then there's Achua. And it's Banton in at the shooting guard position. And here is VanVleet. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one goes on Wood.
I don't know how you cannot love Fred VanVleet. This guy brings toughness. He's fearless in the clutch. He competes on the defensive end, and his IQ is as good as it gets.
And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Here's Anunoby. Passes to Achua for the 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now, here's Thompson. The pass to Wood. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And VanVleet picks one up.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
Here's Achua. Offensive rebound, Barnes. Good D by Wood.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Thompson. Inside and finished off by Wood.
And there's a lot of power behind Woods' dunks. He's not going to get cheated when he takes it to the rim.
Van Vliet against Thompson.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Van Vliet against Thompson. Dinwiddie outside. Just 5 on the clock. The drive by Green. There's the 3. No good on that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And look at what they did in the fourth quarter. Just totally out of sync and lacking in intensity. And that turned into that huge comeback.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Shots good by Banton.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to slow down, and really the story of the game.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Wood. Foul comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Green. Hardaway is subbed in for Dinwiddie.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Here's Banton. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's Van Vliet. 26 points for him last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
And the Mavs fans are hoping this team, Doris, is poised to repeat the success of the early 2000s.
Well, Kevin, I think you have to look at the deep run into the playoffs from last year where they finally figured out the pieces they need to have around their great star, Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need shooting across positions, but I think one thing you need to consider if you're the Dallas Mavericks, paint protection is critical. High-level defenders are critical. So do you need that presence in the paint and a vertical threat at the cup to enhance your skills even more?
And the Raptors, Doris, with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
Ken Burge is checked in for Toronto. Thompson passes to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their two meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, Van Vliet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to McGee. Puts up a 3. High. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. And so the first quarter is in the books. Raptors lead by 5. And we'll get... Some changes. Dwight Powell's checked in for Wood. Maxi Kleber comes in for Davis Bertans. It's Thompson in for Josh Green. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
On the wings, it's Dinwiddie and Hardaway Jr. Maxi Kleber is out there with Dwight Powell, and it's Thompson in at the point. What's the lineup in the game for Dallas?
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
On the Mavericks with some changes, JaVale McGee's checked in for Maxi Kleber, and it's Reggie Bullock in for Dinwiddie. McGee, that's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one.
And they repeatedly walked inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Van Vliet. The 8-footer, and the basket is good. Van Vliet's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you're really impressed with the growth of Fred Van Vliet as a scorer. This guy's so coachable, so willing to take what the defense gives him, knocks down the jump shot.
Thompson dishes to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Thompson against Van Vliet. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make.
Dinwiddie's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Raptors also making a change. Ken Burch is checked in for Achua.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 6 now for the Raptors. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Now Thompson. Back to McGee. Burch grabs the board.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And Van Vliet, here we go. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The kick out to Barnes. With 2 seconds left. And the shot is long.
Listen, he knows he should have made it.
Guys, it's been all about Fred.
The Raptors, 34.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Fred Van Vliet has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. And then there's Precious Achua. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. And it's Banton in at the shooting guard. Passes it to Van Vliet. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Mavericks trail by 6.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred Van Vliet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred Van Vliet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
Green is checked in for Hardaway. Achua finds Anunoby. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Thompson with it. To the inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And
And really, every team had the chance to sign Wood early on, but passed. And this man just kept working, and now when healthy, he's becoming a force.
And Toronto making a change. Young's checked in.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And Thompson kicks to Finney Smith. And the wide open shot from Green. Offensive rebound Mavericks. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Van Vliet. And the pass to Banton. Young against Wood. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Van Vliet's got 16 points.
Once Fred Van Vliet sees a few go down, this guy understands it's my night. I'm going to keep cooking.
Dinwiddie outside. Back to Thompson. Down low. Here's Wood. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Achua's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
Dallas making a switch here. Bertson is checked in, and the Raptors also making a change. Ken Birch is checked in for Achua. Van Vliet outside. And again, no good by Toronto. And with the Mavs a trip doors to the conference finals, puts them ahead of schedule, many people think.
Yes, Kevin, but I don't think you can let that momentum you built last year fade in any way. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. We know how fragile success in the NBA is. You've got a top 5 player on your roster. You have to make sure you're taking advantage of opportunities.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Anunoby. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Green.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That one goes on Anunoby. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. JaVale McGee comes in for Christian Wood. And Dwight Powell subbed in for Bertens. Raptors also changing it up. Chris Boucher comes in for Young. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for OG Anunoby. Here's Banton. 9 points in the game so far. And it's off the back rim. No good. Green taking his time here. For the lead. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Great. When you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Porter finds Barnes. Here's Banton. Pass to Birch. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Barnes has got his first points of the game.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
Here's Powell. They kick it out to Green. And here's Thompson. To the middle. Here's Powell. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Powell's got the lead up to 1 now for the Mavs. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's Dallas leading by a point.
The Raptors.
A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
Good D, good ball. All right, fans, it's the fourth quarter, which means we need you to get louder.
Woods checked in for Dallas. Thompson comes in for Maxi Kleber. Out front, it's Finney Smith at the 4, with Wood at the 5. Then it's Green, then it's Thompson, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Finney Smith. Boucher defending. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message. They're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Barnes outside. Pass to Anunoby. To the paint. Here's Van Vliet. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Now, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
The Raptors making a switch here. Banton's checked in. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Thompson. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Barnes outside. And the Raptors miss again. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. It's a 10-point game. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. From the line, count that one from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 26 points.
Well, there's a level of activity Fred Van Vliet brings to the floor every night. Now he gets into the mid-range jump shot, no problem.
Thompson kicks to Finney Smith. No good with the triple. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul.
Third team foul.
Toronto leading by 9. Van Vliet left side.
That's quickness and size working in Finney Smith's favor on the defensive end, making it very tough for the shooter to get any kind of look around him.
Offensive rebound. Dinwiddie, and the basket good on that shot that time. Dinwiddie's got 4 this quarter.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Passes it to Banton. Van Vliet outside. The pass to Barnes. Now, here's Anunoby. Over Green. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Mavericks trail by 7. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. That doesn't go either for Dinwiddie.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Banton. Van Vliet on the wing. Over Thompson. Van Vliet can't get it to go. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Looking to get back on track here. And the layup by Anunoby. And the Raptors lead by 9.
Now just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now here's Thompson on the wing. Green. No good from outside. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
some. Yeah. Ooh, hey, look, they're like ain't no way he back. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead 'cause I'm ready to attack. Do that, sharper than targets, deep when I ride these beats at a level they ain't never gonna match. Too quick, run it up like Dash. I'm on a mission, I gotta get that bag, and I know they said that it wouldn't be Jack. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead 'cause I'm ready to attack. 'Cause I can't stand half these cats. Grind all week and I hardly sleep. They get cat and sheep, I wanna count these cash. Can't quit now, can't look back. Stay on a mission until I get that back. If I say it, you best to believe it. Couldn't nobody beat this. Work putting food on the table, but I don't serve no customer pizza. Nerve hit us up for a feature. Yep, you know what it is. Pick up the pen and the pad, put tweet on the map and rap and then be up and it's I'd rather be up on my than be had enough with all the time. Now I see the bigger picture. I can't be bitter and bitter though. Gotta
I gotta get dripped up for my second game.
I like it. Great choice. I like it. Great choice.
All right, well, Giovanni, welcome to NBA 2K TV. We're so excited to have you on.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I mean, what's been going on? Let's talk about your journey to get here, because it's been I mean, today you came in just for this interview.
You know, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. 2K is something that all the kids, especially where I grew up from, where I come from.
It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Irving and Curry, they man the backcourt together. Ben Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's O'Neal in at the three, small forward.
Well, that was clearly a foul. The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet them.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Simmons with it. Now Thompson defending.
Mavericks foul. Thompson. First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play, a minute in. To the inside. Pass to O'Neal. And here's Simmons. Guarded by Wood. 6 on the shot clock. Irving for three. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Look, he is a 50, 40, 90 guy, right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
Now here's Thompson. To the paint. Another shot. And it's laid up and in by Green.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Pass to Curry. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Curry. Simmons with it. Guarded by Wood. And here's Thompson for three. Ooh, poked away. A nice shot by McGee.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Irving with it. 37 points his last time out. O'Neal on the wing. Green covering. Outside for Irving. Puts up a three. Second chance effort. O'Neal misses. The Mavericks leading. Thompson in the post. He's covered by Curry. Thompson, no good. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert. You know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Finney Smith comes in for Green. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Brooklyn. For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Thompson passes to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit. But, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
Now here's Thompson. To the middle. And stolen by Simmons. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And the shot goes.
Kyrie
Irving's got 5 now.
I had the pleasure of watching Kyrie for 2 years as a teammate, and he is as creative as they come. Kyrie is an absolute joy to watch in the open floor, unless you're guarding him.
Pass to Wood. Clock at 6. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Ben Simmons. This Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on...
Substitution on the court.
Outside for Irving. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This is Irving's mentality. He understands that he is out there to shoot and shoot often, especially off the catch.
Christian Wood out there with Green. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then it's MP. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside Simmons. On the wing, Curry. Dinwiddie against Simmons. Pass to O'Neal. Irving with it. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
And here's Thompson. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Yep, that one goes. McGee's gotten a 2nd bucket on the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his 2nd season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Alex. Thank you. 6 to shoot. Warren finds Irving. Banked it in off the glass.
Damn.
Irving's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, they're trying to close this gap. Always a good option to probe the paint and see if you can get an easy one inside.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated.
What happened?
Shut it down with authority.
Here's Thompson.
She was already sleeping, waking up, coming up.
Inside. Here's McGee.
This is the effort the coaching staff does from Warren on D. Hustling, providing energy. Great work. Nice rebound.
What?
Trying to match the other team.
Dang, I wish I would have went now.
Simmons against Wood. Here's Curry. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, if you look at Seth Curry, for his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet.
Excuse me.
I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it.
There's one for the low light. I'm not sure who met.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks.
With the score, your Mavericks, 33. The Nets, 25. Look who's coming out on the floor, everyone.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If
What?
they don't change their approach in the second half, they should say his success will continue.
For what game?
So on the floor for Brooklyn, Irving and Curry, they man the backcourt together. Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. And it's O'Neal in at the three spot. The Mavericks shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Dinwiddie passes to Thompson. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's
Green. Hey, let's go.
Curry with it. Green picks him up. It's stolen by Green. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Pass to McGee.
New York is in overtime.
Tries again.
No
good on the shot. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Now here's Sims. He's covered by Dinwiddie. All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college at Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in the 04. And, look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day.
And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, BA, the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
Kleba, he's checked in for Dallas. Finney Smith comes in for Green. And the Nets making a change here. Warren's checked in. Here's O'Neal. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. It's tipped. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
4 on the clock. From deep.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. The Mavericks have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Part of MP's appeal when he was drafted was his potential to be a leader, a role his team hopes he'll grow into.
Yeah, you heard that about him early in college, that the locker room looked to him. I could definitely see that translating to the league over time.
Now Thompson to the paint. Here's Kleba.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
On the wing, Irving. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Claxton. That one's good for 2. Claxton's got his second basket.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best ones are the ugly ones.
Thompson passes to Wood. He got a piece of it. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. An open look for Irving. It's good from about 19 feet. Now just a 4-point Maverick lead.
And just another night at the office for Kyrie. What an incredible offensive talent.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs.
Off the line for Dallas. JaVale McGee. One shot.
Dang, he's hot. Turn that on.
Free throw no good for McGee. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this.
It's cracked a little, but it's still hot for me too.
Having your off-guard dribbling passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. All right, time for an injury report.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Mavericks, and this one not something you hear often. A pinched nerve in the elbow. From the sound of it, it's much more than just a funny thing. And this early in the season, I'm sure they're willing to give him any time he needs to make a full recovery. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we're all hoping he gets healthy quickly, guys.
Yes, we do. And these trainers are so good at what they do. Hopefully, they'll be able to get him back on the court soon.
Dinwiddie and Hardaway Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Christian Wood out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Thompson in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Murray passes to Irving. 11 feet out. That one's wide left. The Mavericks leading. It's Thompson, high post. Pass to Wood. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. It's going to go on Ben Simmons. Finney Smith checked in for Hardaway. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Dallas.
Can you believe that Christian Wood went undrafted? Here's a guy that has the size, the shooting, the defense, everything NBA teams want.
Back to Irving. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
What happened first down?
A huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
It ain't work. Leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Thompson against Irving. Pass to Dinwiddie to the middle. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Dinwiddie.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
O'Neal on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Left side Irving. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. McGee's got 8 rebounds in the game.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And that one misses.
And this half has been a total disaster from the line. Now shooting under 60%.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Thompson passes to McGee. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. He's off on the first.
At the line for Dallas.
That one's no good. Brooklyn trailing. Now here's Irving. Shoots over Thompson. And again, it's the Nets missing.
I need that.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Let's go.
Thompson's got his first points of the night.
Now, for MP, remember, this guy is booed on draft night. He came into the league with the fans against him.
My first win as a starter. Dang.
It's a tough spot to come
This team. I knew this team couldn't beat us if I started. I knew they couldn't.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're behind by 10. 1:57 left in the fourth. All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, JaVale McGee.
just an effective weapon for them on the inside tonight. He was such a reliable option for them on offense with his muscling his way to the basket from the low block.
Well, after losing a couple in a row, it's always great to see someone like him up the ante like this. He was the main reason why they got this victory. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with his team. He called out their ball control, saying, quote, no more turnovers. That has to be the mindset. We need to stop rushing and start dictating.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Nobody passes to Thompson. Pass to McGee. Back to Thompson. Now McGee. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Curry's shot is off.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Dinwiddie. O'Neal pulls it in. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Claxton. Now Irving. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Outside Simmons. The kick out. Curry fires the three. The Mavericks pull it in. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Thompson passes to Wood. And another shot. And Simmons grabs the board.
Just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Let's go.
Thompson with it.
My first win, man. What we do?
Mavericks take the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.
Hurry up with the game on the TV.